We all right. We making the changes. We getting by. This is episode 2 of the season. Season 9 is rolling, swinging, full effect. And today our guest is KDIN, the one and only legendary KDIN. How you feeling, KDIN?
I'm feeling good. It's good to be here. Nice to finally meet you guys.
I got you, bro.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Man, we happy to have you, honestly, bro, because after listening to your music, man, I don't know how I wasn't hip to you, especially with you being in the Kent area, for the last 5 years. I was out there, I went to school out there. I graduated a couple years ago, and I was still pretty in tune with the area. I can't believe I hadn't heard of your music. Stuff is legit, bro. I'm happy to have you on finally.
Thank you. Means a lot, for real.
It's all love, bro. It's all love. How you doing today, Willie? You got the mask on for aesthetics. I feel you since you are vaccinated.
He's getting some things done. He's making
working.
moves. He's getting things done. He's working today.
That
It's
man's
Willie
working.
B. He's
Obviously.
busy. The B stand for busy, bitch. Okay. Straight into Unscripted per usual. Album of the week. Willie's pick this week.
El Hey, Aura 3. I've never heard of El Hey.
Where's Aura 2 and 1?
I don't know. I even looked on iTunes and I didn't see it.
It's on Spotify.
I must not have seen it. Also, Willie sent us the clean version of the album, so I was mad confused at some points. That man didn't have clean versions.
I didn't have that.
You didn't have the clean version?
I had the record. Y'all really need to go to Spotify.
I'm not going to Spotify. I ended up finding the explicit version afterwards. I was listening to it. I listened to the first song with Rick Ross. And
y'all really should try Spotify. Like, you know how you go to church and they be like, try Jesus?
No, it ain't. You don't go to church.
Try Spotify.
You don't go to church and they tell you to try Jesus. You at church because you're trying Jesus.
No, you at church and you don't know whether you want to try Jesus or not.
No.
And the pastor's like, well, if you want to give your life to Christ, I think you should try Jesus. So what I'm saying right now, if you want to give your life to Spotify.
Nobody's getting up at 9 a.m. to go drive down the street to go sit in a pew with a bunch of other people they don't know if they're not sure about Jesus. Anyway, the album of the week, El Hey. Yes. I never heard of this man before. Willie got hip to him at South by, of course.
Yes.
Why y'all say of course? Like that's the only place I get hip to music.
There's so many people that you've gotten hip to. I saw them at South by. I met them at South by. I got pictures of them at South by. And I can't blame you. South by obviously got the perfect lineup because you've been coming with heat, bro. El Hey is a new age R&B type of vibe, man. I like the music. I like the Rick Ross feature. I like the Masego feature as well. One of my favorite tracks from the album, personally, is the face track. He talks about seeing old girl's face and then seeing dollar signs in the face. I'm like, this tight, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, the way he was going about it, I can definitely tell I can understand what to expect from him going forward. But I love the concepts of the album. I love the concept of the song. Dude was definitely creative. Y'all have any takeaways from the album? Any favorite songs at all?
I like the track with Xavier Omar.
Yeah, that's a nice track.
I thought I was like, how you like be like, oh, well, I like this track, but it's really because it's the single, and I'm like, oh, I like this track with the Xavier Omar dude, and it's great. And it had like a nice instrumental interlude.
It was real nice.
It was a guitar. It blessed my life. I'm not gonna lie. Amen.
It was real nice. I don't know if you've heard him. Probably
No,
not.
I haven't.
Yeah, he's mad. El Hey is mad low key, I guess. Hopefully, he's signed to Motown, which is interesting enough. I hadn't seen any young artists coming in with modern music signed to Motown under Universal. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Interesting.
AT, did you have any takeaways from the album at all?
I think it was funny that he had Masego on there because he definitely gives me that. He sounded like Masego. He sounded like another version of Masego. So I was kind of like confused when I heard him on the feature or seen it in the track list going through it.
Wait,
but there is
all right. So pause. I don't think El Hey sounds like Masego. I'm gonna counter on that one. I think that's not true. I don't think he sounds. No. I mean, albeit it's like LA vibe type thing, Jamaican vibe, but like I don't really feel like the Masego vibe is what I'm getting.
I don't even get a Jamaican or island vibe. He had that one song that was like, where I was sort of
Masego?
like, no, El Hey. Yeah, like the one track that was kind of more like tropic and sounding, but like I don't feel like his stuff was necessarily Jamaican. I don't even feel like Masego's stuff is necessarily Jamaican. You know what I mean? He had like a feature or something like that, but it wasn't anything heavy. I do see similarities. I can see both sides here. El Hey is like, his writing and stuff is a different tone and different wave. Even like some of his runs with the way he handles his voice on the track, it's a little different than Masego. Masego also isn't much of a vocalist necessarily. I don't see him as like a real singer. Like I wouldn't expect him to like do a ballad. But El-Hay can do ballads. You know what I mean? He had a ballad on there with a ballad version of Fun Fact. So and I think it was pretty good. I actually like that version better than the first version with Rick Ross on it. So it's like, you know, I do see the differences, but I also see the similarities in both of them, honestly.
That's the new age kind of sound. I feel like that's.
I feel like when Will, oh shoot, did we just lose AT?
I'm confused on how we did. Go ahead and
Oh
talk.
my God.
Aaron. Go ahead.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that was weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
That was weird.
Yeah.
What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I think that's more of that new age sound, and that's why they can kind of, in my mind, I can kind of lump them together because it is that new age auto tune, kind of finding the rhythms, finding the flows. You know what I mean? Tapping into that sonic of things, and I liked it. I would again, great production side, great production value per usual on the album of the week. And I'm definitely hip now. Thank you, Willie, for getting me hip to El-Hay.
Without
Weird ass name. But also, like, I'm not in love, so I can't bump this shit like that. And it's not in love. It's not.
I will say, all right, it was a good amount of love tracks. I do.
Yeah, almost every song is about a girl. Even that song "Faces" is about this girl in his head. Even that song with Xavier is about a girl, about breaking up. Even that song, "Separated," that's a track. But it's all about, like, you know, it's a love interest situation. It's R&B.
I like the Only One track.
That's also a love track.
See, I felt like he was talking about like how she not the only one,
which is a love track.
I think it's an anti-love track. It's kind of
no.
Like,
he was saying she was the only one.
All right.
No, he was saying she was the only one. He's like, you say you. He said, "Why you mad at me? You think I'm I'm the only. You're the only one." That's what he was saying.
All right. So if you made a song,
almost similar to his track, "Man Whore." Really similar to his track. Where he's like, "I'm no."
Damn,
like,
you
why
really
you mad?
you really tapped in.
No, I did, bro. You vibing,
shit.
bro.
Thank you.
But my question is like, so if you made a song about how somebody is not the only one, do you really feel like that's a love song though?
It's about love relations.
I feel like it's more. I feel like it has more to do with like it's more of a social track. Like
what?
It's a social track. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's a social track because if somebody's not the only one. You know you're out and about. You're trying to see what's going on in the world. It's almost,
find love with other people.
No, it's closer to civil rights.
No, it's not. What? Wait, go back.
I have a dream.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. What is going on? I don't understand.
I don't know though. It could be both because like he could be like he could love her but at the same time he could just be like, bitch, I have options.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Amen.
Like that's kind of like what it is.
Hallelujah.
But like I feel like both y'all are like.
But what are those options for? It's for a partnership. It's for a relationship.
Damn, yep. Comes back to love.
It's still back on it. Even Separated is about him being like, we better off being separate. That's what the whole song is about, which is a social construct. But just
I'm gonna tap into this album.
His name is El-Hay, ELHAE, and it's Aura 3. Check the explicit version.
Where is Aura 2 and 1?
Hey man, it's on
Aura
there.
2 is on. If you listen,
when
if
did
you
it
go,
drop?
I'm gonna just say this, but if you go to the place where the blessings flow, if you swipe over from the 2/8 notes and go over to the green circle, I do firmly believe that the Lord will bless you. And you'll be able to find the entire track list. You'll be able to find all of the discography.
What is happening?
And that green circle that I know that you're gonna get blessed with is called Spotify. and although I'm not sponsored by Spotify,
yeah, they're not paying us.
Yeah, let's chill.
Yo, okay,
Anyways,
well, they're not gonna play. They're not gonna pay us if y'all gonna trash them and be like, oh well, you know, I ain't gonna get on Spotify. I don't like Spotify.
I didn't say any of that. Back to my question. Since you know about Aura 2 and 1, have you listened to them, right?
I listen to Aura 2.
Is there a change in the sound from Aura 2 to 3? And do you know the time period in between? It was like a year, 2 years.
It's not really a sound change.
There isn't any sound change.
It's the same ethereal vibe.
Does it still have like 10, 11 tracks? And it's like, was it dropped like in 2019, 2020, or was it like? I'm trying to understand. I didn't look it up.
You're pretty much hitting the nail on
So it's the exact same thing.
No,
twice.
it's all right. No, because like art.
So is this
just because you make
this
a similar
his seminal album?
No, I don't think,
here we
I don't
go
think
with the seminal shit
I don't
again.
think, I don't think he has one yet because he ain't really pop. He not.
It sounds like he created two of the same albums.
He got a song. He got a song with Rick Ross. Yeah, he got a song with Masego. But like, I haven't really.
Masego ain't pop yet either though.
I think Masego has popped.
I don't know, man. I think he will after his next.
No,
album.
I think Masego has popped.
I don't think he has, but I feel it though.
Ta-da!
Everybody knows that.
I don't know what you just said.
Ta-da!
He knew what I was talking about. Well, he knew what I was talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yep. Y'all know what Willie be talking about. And Masego just tadowed you and blessed your life. And I do think that no, on a very serious note, I do think that when we talk about, because we talked about seminal albums last week. Yeah. But I think
it's all objective.
But I think that can only be, like I said last week, that can really only be.
It's based on success.
Yeah, it can only be kind of referenced.
And that's why I was talking about Masego's album not necessarily being it, because it was an EP, it was something small, and it was like his first project by himself. You know what I mean? So
that's where we get into that same category last week, where it's like, what is the difference?
Yeah.
Besides, I mean,
it's all objective. It's based on numbers. You know what I mean? I guess when it comes down to that type of thing. But I'm curious to see, because this is a Motown artist here with El Hay, and that's why I'm curious about how they're handling him, because him being a young R&B artist, kind of doing a modern R&B wave. You know what I mean? Coming out of Motown, I don't think I've ever seen anybody in that genre trying to go that wave. You know what I mean? In that realm coming out of Motown. So it's just interesting to see. And I'm
future.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how they handle it and how successful he is, or how they manage him. Because if the first album, like, I didn't know about Aura 2 or El Hay, but that obviously that might have got him the spot at South by. You know what I mean? But if he did the exact same album twice with like a similar build, it's like, I'm curious.
It's not the exact. Like,
I understand that, but it would never be the exact same. But what I'm saying is, like, there's no.
Only Drake does that stuff. Like, yo, I'm gonna.
Kendrick does too.
I'm gonna drop.
Kendrick Cole does as well. Miguel, The Weeknd, people that are prominent, people that are staples in pop culture and music, they evolve. So I'm curious.
If you like pop like to top 10 artists, are you just redropping some of the same stuff you already got on all DSPs? We're not just gonna praise Spotify. But like, would you just straight like drop, like, would you redrop like the Contradiction like track and be like, yeah, you know, fresh stuff, guys?
I wouldn't redrop that song. I would redrop a couple though, honestly, and just put like a lot of money into them, because a couple of them
would you redrop the November 29th joint? Just like, hey, you guys, I got a new track out here.
I would mix it better, get it mastered better, and I would speed it up because it's way too slow.
Okay, all right. So now with that, how do you feel about evolving songs? We're like, think about
like Ye, like
yeah,
Kanye?
Think about
Kanye's album Life of Pop.
Yeah.
All right, I'll shut up.
No. We were just saying like Kanye. Okay.
All right. So how do you feel about like evolving like tracks and albums like The Life of Pablo, where like, you know, you may re-release and it's a new mix and stuff, and where like now people can go. How do you feel about people being able to kind of see your revisions? Like, you may drop an album, but it's kind of like now it's dates with it. It's like, hey, this is album. Say you dropped the album tomorrow, so now you got the April 26th version of this, and you're like, we're gonna go back and we're gonna redo some stuff. I may add some sims here, but it's the same songs, but you just redo them. Would you make evolving albums?
I would, because a lot of times I go back and I was like, this sound should be in here, this sound shouldn't be, or just like little mistakes, because I make all my own beats and stuff. So yeah, so I think I relate to Kanye in that aspect, just because like he's probably a perfectionist. Actually, he is one. And it probably bothers him that his music isn't how he wants it to be. So like, I feel that, because I'm that way too. But I don't know. I guess it's just different with every artist though. Because like a lot of songs I would not re-release. Like Contradiction, I would take a lot of songs off that album. Because like a lot of songs are shitty. But
that's how you feel?
Not shitty, but I'm not proud of. Like, I want some music I'd be like, show anybody and be like, yo, I'm proud of this stuff. So, like, if I did make revisions, then I could do that. So,
yeah, I have to agree. That's the problem, I think, with some of the revisions, because sometimes you got to just put something out and then move on and go forward. Like, what is next?
Facts.
If you sit trying to revise, change, keep going over the same thing, it's like, where's the actual progress? Are you making any new music? Like, you know what I mean? So, I definitely see both sides as well, where it's like, this is that new streaming game, that another tactic. Let's drop a whole album with just I tweak one sound in each beat, and that's the deluxe version. I don't know.
I don't think stuff should be deluxe. I'm not a believer in deluxe versions. I'm a believer in like, hey, we're gonna this may just be a V2 an album. Like, I think people like when I think of deluxe, I think of like more majestic, not like, hey, we put more songs on here. Like, if I get a deluxe version of an album, like I should get like a gift with it or something. Like, it should be no, I'm being serious. Like, maybe the album comes with like a gift basket or like a 20% off the next concert ticket or like deluxe. And then like now think about this, you guys out there, the premium album. So you got a deluxe album, you got premium, or no? You got, no. All right, no, you got the album, then you got the album Prime, then you got Plus, then you got Deluxe, and then you got Premium, and then all the albums come with different stuff. Like if you was to drop a deluxe project where your fans get a little something extra, what would you put in there? Like, would they get like chocolates?
No, I would put a KDIN lighter, a KDIN condom, and a KDIN sticker in this little pink bag I have.
And speaking of that, now that we pulled it out of them, KDIN has some merch.
Yeah, I do have some merch. I'm gonna drop it I think on Tuesday. Cause like I have everything. I have like this website set up so you can buy it and stuff. But like I'm really gonna sell it on Tuesday. Cause like I just been stacking up like shirts. I got like so many of these little wristbands, bro. I got so many. And then I got lighters from Bic too, which is cool. And some condoms that are lubricated.
Okay, you don't have the non-lubricated ones?
No.
Why
no.
no? All right, why no non-lubricated?
I don't know. That was just like that wasn't a choice on the website. Like it was kind of weird because like I don't use condoms. You know what I mean? Like I mean I have before, but like right now in my life, like just the people I'm with, like you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. And I thought I clicked them for like the actual condom to be pink, but they're not. So I'm kind of sick about that because like I wanted like actually pink condoms. Like the wrapper's like black with pink on it. But yeah, I'm excited about this merchandise though. It's cool. And the stickers are cool too. I don't know what else to get. I feel like I need one more thing. But like what's something that's like merchandise material that's not?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
What's
like
a unique piece of merch that you've gotten before that you...
I've never really bought merch like that. Just like shirts and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
all right. Like Locke, like what is like a piece of merch that you either bought or something that was kind of like a giveaway item that you got before? Like even like you don't like, you're like nah, I don't even.
I would say like
merch.
Some rolling papers would be cool. Rolling
yes,
papers.
yeah, I looked into that. That it's really pricey. It really is. It's like $600 for like a box, and it only comes with like 1,000 or whatever. That's not bad, but like I don't know, I'd rather invest that money into like a music video or something.
I remember
thought about that though.
This one brand was giving away rolling papers when me and Locke went down to Miami, and I think we took like a box of that and was like, bless up.
Yeah, no, that's fire. Was it on Bad Culture?
No, it was Viceland.
Oh, okay.
It was really.
Damn, I feel like that's
cool.
a big brand. Viceland. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Vice is pretty big.
Yeah.
They do all the videos and stuff on YouTube. Vice, you know, and they got their own Vice.
Oh yeah. That's where I seen that. Yeah. But yeah, maybe I'll get some rolling papers. I was thinking a rolling tray too, but like those are pricey too. So I don't know. I'll figure it out though. Maybe like next time I drop merch, I'll have some other stuff. But
and that's the beauty of things now too. You see how people are kind of dropping different seasons or making the merch a little bit more exclusive. Have you thought of any ideas like that, KDIN?
Not so much because like I have some T-shirts that like have a different print on them than others. Like I have like 2 of the same ones, but there's stuff on the back, and it's like quotes from a couple of my different songs. So like they're like special like custom pieces, I guess. And I'm just giving those to like my really close friends, like my my roommate who's basically my manager / therapist. Like he's getting one. Like a couple of my videographers are getting one. Like these girls that modeled for the clothes, they're getting some. So it's just like kind of like that. But I don't know. We'll see in the future. I don't know. I really want to get like a team together and like really design some cool stuff.
If I had condoms as merch, I would definitely probably like have my mom rock some. Like, hey mom, I need you to like, you know.
Condoms?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, Willie.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Kaden says the merch comes out Tuesday. We'll make sure to include all that in the description, all those links to the merch, so you can go check that out for yourself and go check that young boy out. Did you want to touch on any of your music, Kaden, or anything really relevant to you right now?
Sure. Yeah, I got this album. It was supposed to drop Tuesday. Bunch of complications happened, and I actually added another song because like it just felt necessary.
Evolving out.
Yes. Oh, okay. I bet. Yeah, no, but the whole album, it's about just like a breakup and how I need to like grow up and mature and be a better person, like because I can't love somebody if I don't fully love myself.
Facts.
And I know that's corny to say, but like that shit's true.
No,
like you know what I'm saying. So like the whole album is just a coping mechanism, just to get past some shit and just to learn some like some shit. So like
I know a lot of people look at music as a trade, and in some cases where they look at it as like, okay, I'm trying to, this is a way for me to make money. You know what I mean? In your case, it sounds like it's a little bit of both. Like you want to make money off of it, but you use it as a way to sort of push through your stuff and use it as a form of expression itself. Do you see making music as being therapeutic for you?
Yes, 100%, dude. Because like if I am, I don't know, like if I'm going through some shit, I'll just like go on my notes and like I'll have like some shit in my head. It's like starts with a poem. Yeah. Then I'm like, I got a flow in my head. I was like, all right, this shit's hot. I'm gonna make a beat. Then like I'm recording it, and then like after I'm recording it and I have the finished product, I'm like, damn, why was I tripping? Why was I so stressed out? Like about life, about this bitch, whatever. And
you just talked it through it yourself.
For real though. And if I didn't have music, I don't know how the hell I would cope with my problems.
That's real, man. And that's really I noticed when I was listening to your music, it was personal. You know, a lot of stuff was, a lot of tracks were just like, it was personal, like almost like a letter towards someone. You're talking to somebody, you know what I mean? And you also mentioned just now, just something we haven't talked on yet. You're an entirely like DIY artist. So like you make your own beats, you record yourself. You know what I mean? You're writing your own songs. Are you also mixing this stuff?
Yep, mixing, mastering all my stuff too.
Respect, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
You're doing your thing,
that,
bro. Yeah, that shit is not easy,
appreciate man. That.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. It is.
And that's why
that's why Willie just don't do it.
I just don't do it.
That's a terrible excuse, Willie. But
I just don't.
The talent is there.
But with that being said, like you have a lot of freedom as a DIY artist because it's you. You know what I mean? Like you said, you have your buddy, so like your manager. But it's like at the end of the day, like to create, you know what I mean? All you need is you and your stuff in a room. You know what I mean? And you're planning on moving pretty soon. Is your manager going with you?
No, he's gonna come out though. He's gonna come out for like 2 weeks to a month. Because I would have him stay out longer because like I'm literally gonna be in this house by myself in Laguna Beach, California, and like it's like I'm so blessed to have this opportunity because like I'm not paying for like any like rent or anything. That's like my aunt and uncle giving me food type shit.
That's
like,
amazing.
I just got to get my whip out there because like that's the only hard part. But
so that's a road trip that you about to do out there,
or not drive his car and have it sent out there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I hate driving.
You can have your car
so
sent?
much.
Yeah, I had a friend that moved to LA actually from Columbus, and she had her car shipped because she didn't want to drive it. And I don't blame her.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't blame you. It's like a moving situation. You have to get your stuff in.
Can
your
you
car
like
sent.
Amazon Prime that type thing, like 2-day shipping?
That would be lit. I don't know. I don't even know how to go about it. I just got to figure that shit out, dude.
No, I feel you, bro.
There's so much
That's
stuff.
awesome. I didn't know about that situation. That's like a blessing in itself, man. And that's gonna give you a lot of freedom, like mental freedom to like just create, handle your business. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about all that other stuff. You can kind of just take in the inspiration and just use it. You know what I mean? That's really exciting, man. So
Thank
you
you
have the project you say that was supposed to drop. You have some technical difficulties. You're doing some changes. Do you have an ETA for that now?
No, just when the time's right.
Okay.
When the time's right, when the people I want to hear it, when I want them to actually hear it, like I'm gonna drop it.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I can definitely feel the connection, the personal, like deep connection you have with the music. It's not just something to just drop. It's not something for everybody to bob their heads to. Like it's substance to you.
Thank you.
It's like you're creating it with yourself, with love. You know what I mean? You give it out. You want people to receive it properly. That's something that's I respect, man. I respect a lot. 'Cause a lot of people out here just dropping stuff. You know what I mean? And I can see it because like the DIY. I had a couple friends that are DIY artists as well, and it's another level of pride and feeling when their music because it's all them. You know what I mean? And they're sitting with that song all night. You know what I mean? They're working on this stuff all day, and they put their whole selves into it, man. So yeah, man, I respect you, man. I'm excited to see this drop. Whenever it drops, I don't care. As long as it's on your terms, bro. I'm excited to see it drop. I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, we just gonna wait for it.
Yeah, basically. Or I'm just gonna be like Cardi and just not release it till a year later.
Hey, that's cool too, man. Build that hype, bro.
Can't do that.
Do you cook?
Cook?
Yeah, like food. Do you cook food?
I don't know. I'm really impatient. But because of the whole Corona thing, I started to learn how to cook.
All right, you said you started to learn how to cook. What were some of the first things you learned how to cook?
Edibles. And then, you made some brownies. You made some cereal bars, bro. They were
Did you
fire.
mess up the edibles when you first made them?
No, but the girl that cooks that I was cooking with, she messed them up, and I was just like, you should have let me did it. So then, like, I whipped up another batch, and like we had a yard sale, and so we had like hella people come. We were just like selling clothes and stuff, like edibles inside type shit, like all these college kids. Like it was cool.
That's awesome.
But after that, I was like, damn, all right. So like I know how to use the stove and the oven. Like I'm gonna cook some chicken, like breakfast. Like that's easy though. But like I don't know, when it comes down to like really chefing it up, I really would probably fuck it up.
You do what you need to do. He said, I got breakfast, I got dinner, I can cook some chicken, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Get right. Kaden, you mentioned how it was kind of because of the COVID factor. There's also a few videos on your IG of you just kind of performing a few intimate kind of sessions. Mm-hmm. Do you miss some of the other COVID related things that, I mean, the things COVID essentially took away from us, performing, some of the going out things? Do you miss some of that stuff then?
Yeah, I miss honestly all of it because like life is completely different. Yeah. And like I'm grateful for the whole COVID thing, even though it's really annoying because like I really like worked on myself and my music. Yep. But the whole performing thing, that really sucks. Like that is like, I love performing. Like, and I never get nervous, and I'm nervous for everything else in life except performing. Man. And like I just really like that. So like to not have that sucks. But like I have been playing like little coffee shop shows. I played at Shangri-La in Akron. That was cool.
Shawshank.
But yeah. I mean, the whole COVID thing sucks, dude.
Yeah, checking out your IG, I was able to see some of your old performances back in Kent and stuff like that. You're also, I don't know, if you don't know, this man is like completely talented, all types of facets. Dude is an amazing guitar player as well. And
you see the behind the head
thing?
Yeah,
bro, up there ripping,
they
bro.
love that, bro. They love that shit.
Killing it, bro. You know what I mean? And I can see it. Like when you're up there, bro, you just giving them what they want, man.
Yeah.
You're just performing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see like, especially performing your own stuff, you know what I mean? It's just a whole different wave, man. So I definitely feel it. I love live performance stuff. Like music is not the same without it. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that we can start making progress towards that again. And plus, like, that would be income. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, it's just work. You know what I mean? So that's awesome, man. That's great. If y'all ain't hit, man, I gotta check out his page, check out his stuff. Where can they find you at? What's your social medias?
My Instagram is at KDIN_KDIN. So Kaden_Kaden. Yep, Kaden.
It's on the screen too, y'all.
Yep.
By the way.
Yeah. Apple Music, KDIN, all capitals. Spotify, all capital KDIN. Like I'm basically everywhere. YouTube, same thing. Got some music videos and stuff. But yeah. Album coming soon.
Yes, sir.
Merch coming soon.
Merch
Tap
on
in.
the way.
Yep.
Any videos you got on the way coming anytime soon?
Yeah, I got 2. I'm shooting one Tuesday.
Oh, let's go.
In the woods, like some pine trees and stuff. It'll be cool.
Got
like,
the video going up.
on a Tuesday. And then I worked on one. I like rode around Kent on this bike. I bought this old vintage bike. I'm just like riding and singing this song, bro. And like I love that song. It means so much to me. And yeah, that one's gonna drop pretty soon. I haven't seen the final product, but I've seen some shots and it's cool, bro.
You know. You're like,
yeah.
That's tight, bro.
Yeah.
What part of Kent are you riding around?
Literally like downtown Kent. Swear to God, like
it's gonna be tight.
like, and I like my mom. She was driving this truck, and this videographer is like in the bed of this truck. She's like screaming because like we go through this intersection. I'm like hauling ass on this bike, singing this song, like blasting the song, bro. I have this amp in the back, like in the truck, like
hear it and everything.
Yeah, dude. And I like run through this red light. I almost got killed, bro. Like my mom was so mad, but like, I was just like, Mom, just keep driving. I was like, drive, and I was just like pedaling through this red bike. Like I just didn't I didn't care. Like you know, what I'm
for the
saying?
shot,
for the passion, man.
Yeah, for real.
For the love of it, man. That's real.
Yeah, it'll be cool though. I'm glad excited to see it.
Is that in the video?
Hopefully, dude.
I would love to see
Hopefully,
that.
because like that would be cool. You just see me go through this red light and all these cars just go behind me. I hope Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna ask Brandon about that shit.
That's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be dope. Is your videographer all your people also from Kent?
No, this guy, my uncle, he makes like horror movies, and really? He's getting one on Netflix. So I'm like editing
horror.
Oh.
He's getting on Netflix. Did he get like a contract ahead of time?
Okay. Yeah, no, he has a certain budget, because he shot the movie back in like 2002, so it looks like an old vintage, like it literally looks like, because people got like the blonde tips and everything, like Blink 182 vibes type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's why people like the movie. And so like I'm editing the sound for it, and one of my songs is actually in it too, so that's cool.
Really?
But yeah, his editor and videographer, he's doing my video, so this is my first video with him. And then the one I'm shooting on Tuesday, that's with my buddy Kyle. He used to live in Kent, but yeah. If you're in Kent though and you're watching this, I need more videographers, more people to do stuff with.
Yeah, link this.
Willing to pay.
Link
do whatever. Let's do something for real.
I feel that, bro.
And you touched on the Cali move. Do you see the Cali move as something more permanent, or you just kind of spend some time out there and then come back? This is where you're at? Or?
So I'm going out there for an internship for Kent, because my major is music production and audio recording, so I'm going out there to mix music and stuff. So it's really not like a vacation, it's just like 3 months of like mixing, and in that time period I hope to manifest something where I land a job or write a song for somebody, like ghost write something, because like I have the beat, the lyrics, the flow, you know, I just might not be able to sing it as good as somebody else or have the fan base. So I'm really trying to make that a permanent trip, because like I love Ohio, but like it just ain't for me anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like I don't think me as a person with my style and my energy and what I'm trying to do, I won't get that far here in Ohio.
That's
and maybe if I was closer to Cleveland, but
maybe,
I'm out here in Kent, like this college town, the kids cycle through. So it's like kids 4 years ago that listen to my music, they're already on with life. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's fair.
I'm really trying to make it permanent, dude.
That's a good market for you, bro. Especially your sound. You know what I mean? I think people in SoCal really fuck with it.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure.
That's tight. That's tight, man. Anything else to run through this Unscripted? AT, is there anything else that we missed? Anything else we need to touch on? I think we might be okay.
It's on y'all. Yeah, it's on y'all. Y'all the vocally active ones over there. I ain't got nothing really to say. We just getting started. Season 9 Unscripted. We still got our regular podcast to record. We're dropping videos all week, so check out those on the Q YouTube channel, as well as our audio of last week's podcast on Apple and Spotify. But we'll see y'all next week, same time, Sunday 2:30. Much love. Daze Unscripted.
Daze Unscripted.